If you saw a tiny fragile mushroom with a slimy cap and a yellow stem in the damp forest, you would probably just step right over it.
Oh, absolutely.
I mean, it looks like the most unassuming thing in the woods. But welcome to today's deep dive. We are unpacking a stack of recent genomic studies and mycological databases that reveal this specific fungus, the Yellowleg bonnet, is secretly a genetic and chemical superorganism.
Yeah, and we tend to judge biological complexity by size, which completely backfires with the yellow-leg bonnet. Visually, it is nothing crazy, but it hides one of the largest genomes in the entire fungal kingdom. We're looking at, well, up to 500 million base pairs.
Which is what, like nearly 100,000 genes?
Exactly. That is 5 times more genes than a human being has.
Wait, 5 times? That is insane. It is like picking up a basic, vintage flip phone and finding a multi-billion-dollar server farm crammed inside. How does a basic forest mushroom even acquire that much genetic material?
Well, it essentially steals it.
Steals it, like from other mushrooms.
From completely different kingdoms of life, actually. The fungus uses horizontal gene transfer to just absorb external DNA.
Wow.
Yeah. And the Arctic strains, like the one sequenced from Svalbard, have the absolute largest genomes. In freezing, extreme environments, having multiple copies of genes gives the fungus incredible ecological plasticity.
So if a freezing temperature or a mutation breaks one gene, it just flips to a backup.
Precisely. It is downloading hardware upgrades from its environment just to survive the cold.
Right. But what is it doing with all those specialized enzyme-secreting genes, the secretomes, when it is not freezing in the Arctic?
Living a double life.
Yeah.
For a long time, the assumption was that it's just a standard saprotroph.
Just decomposing dead wood. Right.
Yeah, exactly. But it actually deploys those expanded secretomes to actively invade the living roots of trees like the silver birch.
Oh, so it is constantly transitioning back and forth between eating dead wood and invading lung tissue. That has to require an incredibly aggressive chemical engine.
Oh, without a doubt. And running an engine that aggressive produces some really intense metabolic byproducts. Have you looked at the notes on its mycelium?
I have, yeah. It apparently glows green underground. But I have to push back a little on the romanticized idea of the glowing forest here.
What do you mean, like glowing to attract bugs?
Exactly. Usually things glow in nature to attract mates or lure bugs to spread spores. You are telling me this isn't a beacon at all.
Not at all. The glow is actually an antioxidant defense mechanism.
Wait, a defense mechanism? Against what?
Against its own digestion.
Yeah.
When the fungus breaks down that tough wood, it generates highly reactive, dangerous oxygen species. So to survive its own digestive process, the fungus uses a caffeic acid cycle to neutralize those toxins.
And that neutralization is what causes the glow.
Yeah, the chemical reaction releases a photon of light, right around 530 nanometers. So the continuous green glow is literally just the safe exhaust from burning that chemical fuel.
That is wild. It is essentially burping out glowing waste just from digesting its dinner.
It really is.
Yeah.
And its chemical warfare extends above ground, too. When the fruiting body is damaged or just drying out, it emits this bizarre iodoform scent.
Iodoform, so it smells like a hospital.
Yeah, like medical iodine. That acts as a powerful chemical deterrent to repel insects that might want to eat it.
Okay, so it glows to manage internal chemical stress, and it smells like a hospital to fend off predators. If this digestive engine is churning with enough raw power to glow in the dark and eat live wood, I mean, scientists must be looking at how we can harness that chemistry for ourselves.
They definitely are. They found a specific dye decolorizing peroxidase enzyme produced by the mushroom called MEPDP.
MEPDP, and what does that do?
It has the ability to obliterate toxic synthetic textile dyes, which are, notoriously difficult to remove from industrial wastewater.
Oh, wow. That is huge for bioremediation.
It is. But the structural analysis of MEPDP revealed something even more valuable. It has these unique hydrophobic loops.
Hydrophobic meaning water repelling, right?
Yeah.
How does that help with industrial waste?
Well, since plastics like polyethylene also repel water, these hydrophobic loops on the enzyme act like matching Velcro.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, they allow the enzyme to physically lock onto the smooth surface of the plastic and potentially just tear it apart.
That is unbelievable. A tiny forest mushroom has the chemical hardware to eat plastic pollution.
It is a masterclass in adaptation, really. From stealing external genes to build a massive genome to managing a glowing metabolic engine.
Right, all the way to secreting enzymes that can deconstruct human-made pollutants. It really is a tiny, slimy mushroom with a flip phone exterior and a world-saving server farm inside.
Perfectly said.
It leaves you with a lingering question, honestly. If the widely ignored yellowleg bonnet holds the genetic secrets to bioremediation and glowing chemistry, what other world-saving biological technologies are quietly decomposing the leaves in your own backyard right now?